got me a little run. Going to California. I mean, got my respirator in here with me, and I got an extra filter. I've said it before. If I thought I was going to be exposed to contagion, I would change filters. That filter is questionable. That filter is the one that I left here in this car for like a couple months during the summertime, just being stupid. So, I got alcohol. I gotta bring that up before I forget. Yeah. When I go to Cali, like, I'm gonna have rubber gloves on when I go in the office and shit. Like, real talk. I'm dead serious about this. I'm having a respirator on me. I want to talk for a second about something I've been speaking about in a tangential way. I haven't really spoken in detail. Let's go into this. I've spoken about quarantines and how people in the South are not going to abide by a quarantine, nor should you expect them to. What did I mean by that? One thing I noticed in the South, when people like just get medical problems and stuff, like my grandfather's people, they just want to like do whatever they can to get out of the hospital as quickly as possible. Like, even if the doctor's telling them, hey, if you don't stop, get your blood pressure down, you will die, they still, it's almost like they've been arrested by the doctor. They're like, look, my grandfather told me that. He just want to get his blood pressure down to where he can get out of there. My grandfather's a little different because he's in his 80s. He was already elderly and he had health problems already other than high blood pressure. I get that. But I've seen that with a lot of people, specifically in the South. They just don't take their health care seriously at all. They don't. And they laugh at you. They think it's funny. It's weird. Why do I care? I'm weird because I care. Yeah. I've seen a lot of that down here. And, I've just gotten to the point to where that doesn't surprise me. You dealing with people who don't understand basic health, That's why I think a lot of them can listen to Trump and not get, like, frustrated. It's frustrating to me to know Trump has his hands on nukes and stuff like that. It's even more dangerous to think that he's in control of this monolithic organization called the U.S. government that can do a lot of good, but also do a lot of harm in an emergency that we're possibly going to face in the near future. I'm driving by restaurants and the parking lots are still packed. This Saturday, I'm driving by restaurants, Chili's and stuff, and the restaurants are still packed. And I'm just like, it's for some reason it came to my mind, they're trying to get their grub on because they know that the stuff's going to be closed up. Like, they're not scared of this disease. They're not scared of violence that comes from a grid down situation. They're not afraid of it. They just see it as an obstacle. And that's why down here in the South, they don't really care about PCBs. They don't care about burning plastic. They don't care about DDT. They don't care about anything. They don't care about their health whatsoever. They're trying to live their lives and, do whatever they want. And, when you try to approach them about something that, is healthy or not healthy, they don't care. They don't even get it. They don't even know what you're talking about. What the hell are you talking about? Because they don't care. So I've already laid down the groundwork for my premise here that they're not going to cooperate. This is not China. You've already, and see, what makes it worse is rednecks already are like that, arrogant and shit. Okay, try a president telling people that it's the Democrats that's doing this. The Democrats are somehow riling this up. The Democrats are somehow creating this to make him look bad. dealing with that right now. And if these guys really still believe that, which they're going to believe it, then I don't really know what you can do. I don't know how you can mitigate that situation. I don't know how. I really don't. I don't know how you can mitigate a situation in a way that they're going to cooperate with you. We're a polarized country. I've spoke about how you could have people out here that choose to engage in violence, take advantage of it. I don't know if they believe Democrats spread it, but I don't think a lot of...
Find the answer to your question.
I don't know if... Weird. I don't know if it's so much that... as much as Trump has started off the discussion by downplaying the seriousness of the coronavirus. That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. His downplaying of it, to where now people are gonna be like, well, it ain't that serious. My dad, he's up here saying that he thinks black people won't die of coronavirus. It's like, I woke up this morning. You know why my dad believes that? My dad has no preps. In a way, he's like Veronica. They've bought into all this bullshit. They've set up here and, not prepared. And so now, 3 months into the pandemic, they're confronted with the reality of a gruesome future. Thousands dead. Shutting down businesses for months. And so now they fill their head with conspiracy theories that make them feel better even though they're not based in fact. See, that's my problem with my dad. My dad knows how bad Trump is, but then my dad does some of the same shit that Trump does. Just like Trump did, downplaying it, but not showing any facts, without showing any evidence. My dad's doing the same basic thing with, well, black people aren't going to get the disease. Dumbass. Don't you realize that will still hurt black people? Any black folks don't have money saved up? Oh yeah, my boss died. You realize what that's going to do? See, my dad, like I said, I realized, man, he's wrong on a lot. God, he and my aunt too, they're wrong on a lot of, like, they agree on certain premises, but they don't get it. This is gonna be very bad. You can't compare it to SARS. You can't compare this to any pandemic in recent history, in my grandfather's lifetime or in mine. You can't do it. It's not possible. A lot of people living on top of each other. Man, you can't. That's why New York called the National Guard. That's why they're going to do it. They know it's going to be looting. My dad's like, no, it's not. I tell you what, you go look up the blackouts in New York City back in the 70s. That was a blackout. That was a temporary emergency due to something that happened. I'm talking to you about a pandemic that goes on for weeks or months at a time. Those folks didn't have to loot. I think what it is my dad doesn't care. He doesn't have anything to steal. He doesn't. So he's not afraid of it. Whereas me, I know that once mass violence breaks out, it can lead to other things. That's my thing. Do I care about them going and looting uptown? I'm not going to be there, but no, I don't. But I don't want martial law. I don't want what's coming next. You don't want to deal with that. My dad has nothing. He has nothing. And that's why he doesn't, he might even be over there with him looting. He might even be over there with him looting. I won't be surprised. That's what you do when you don't prepare. I remember my dad telling me with me give up my guns and telling me I wanted a pandemic. He's been wrong about everything. Everything. You know, I want to be very clear about that. I could die. Still die. It's possible. You know, you're born to die. It's how you die. And what you die for. It makes your living and your dying worthwhile. I don't mean to preoccupy myself with the thoughts of death. But what happened? I've thought about it. It's mutating. Keep saying that. Something else I've been hearing is you have a lot of doctors and nurses that are talking about they're going to go on FMLA if this thing gets bad. And that you have a lot of these young doctors and nurses are not going to expose themselves to a serious pandemic. I don't blame them. That's a real possibility. What do you do when they start coming to work? See what I'm saying? These are the issues I'm worried about. Not, is the disease going to kill black people or build them? I just realized that with my dad, like it's crazy. You know what's crazy is how much it's changed. Like, I used to be a big conspiracy theory person, and as I've gotten older, I realized that if you don't need conspiracies that everybody thinks the same, I don't really get any conspiracy theories like that. All my dad sends me is conspiracy theories, Bill and Melinda Gates, and this, and all that doesn't mean anything. You think he wants me to move down there with him? No. That's what they're gonna loot first. And these rednecks gonna start killing people. I don't blame them. See, look, you come up on traffic up here? No. I don't blame the rednecks for preparing. I don't blame them for being armed and none of that stuff. I don't blame them. And I wish I had more weapons. Maybe I don't have it. I don't blame them for having their preps. You know, I think my dad, like a lot of liberals, just think that no one should be armed and no one should be better than anybody else. I don't think so. As a socialist, I don't believe that. I don't believe in abolition of all private property. Maybe I'm a different degree of it. But I don't believe that for that's something big about black people. They just, like, anytime another black person's got more than they get threatened. Anybody they get threatened. I've never understood about black folks. Never understood that. Never. But they are definitely